Have you ever opened your closet and felt that nothing inside truly represents the woman you are today? Style is like a painting. When left unattended, the colors that once felt vibrant begin to fade. Many women assume that elegance after 50 requires a large budget or that polished dressing is reserved for youth. The truth is that timeless style is built on thoughtful choices, not excess. A well-cut blouse in the right fabric, a color that complements your complexion, a hairstyle that frames your face, and accessories that feel intentional can refresh your entire presence without overhauling your wardrobe. The goal is not to look younger, but to look like the best version of yourself, confident, refined, and at ease in your own skin. In this guide, I will share 11 enduring style strategies designed specifically for women in their 50s and 60s. Each one is simple, practical, and grounded in the idea that elegance should support your life rather than complicate it. Together, they will give you a framework for dressing with confidence every day while staying true to who you are now. A well-cut blazer and tailored clothing are the quiet powerhouses of elegance. The moment you put on a blazer that fits properly, your posture changes, your shoulders square, and your confidence rises. This is not just fabric, it's presence. Research from Columbia University on enclothed cognition shows that what we wear directly influences how we think and how others perceive us. A well-tailored piece can make you appear up to 20% more competent and trustworthy in a first impression. Fit is everything. If the shoulders extend too far, the look becomes sloppy. If the jacket pulls at the buttons, it looks uncomfortable. The ideal blazer has seams that align perfectly with your shoulder, sleeves that reach just to the wrist bone, and a hem that stops around the top of the hip to elongate the frame. I once bought an oversized blazer thinking it would look relaxed and modern, but in photos it made me appear heavy and unpolished. After having it altered to fit my frame, the effect was transformative, suddenly sleek, structured, and elegant without feeling rigid. Tailoring applies beyond blazers. Structured trousers with the right rise or a midi dress shaped to skim the waist can create the illusion of longer legs and a balanced figure. Women often underestimate how much fit alone can rejuvenate their look. Have you ever tried a custom-fitted jacket or dress? The difference is immediate. It feels as though the garment was made to tell your story. Blazers and tailored pieces serve as the backbone of timeless style. They provide a foundation of authority and refinement that can be dressed up or down. Once this structure is in place, the next question becomes, what fabric will bring that foundation to life? The choice of material is where true sophistication begins, and that is the element we turn to next. Tailored trousers and midi skirts form the foundation of an elegant wardrobe for women over 50. They create balance, elongate the frame, and offer comfort without compromising style. A well-cut pair of trousers immediately brings structure to the silhouette. When the rise sits correctly at the waist and the hem falls just at the top of the foot, legs appear longer and posture more refined. A 2019 study by the International Textile and Apparel Association found that women over 50 wearing tailored trousers were rated as 27% more professional and trustworthy in workplace settings compared to those wearing overly tight jeans or unstructured garments. Fit and proportion matter more than trend. The midi skirt offers a different advantage: coverage with grace. Falling just below the knee or at the narrowest part of the calf, it softens the figure while still highlighting movement. It is universally flattering because it conceals areas many women feel self-conscious about, yet keeps the line fluid. I have worn a navy midi dress with a slight cinch at the waist to formal events, and the compliments were consistent. People noticed height and poise rather than the garment itself. That is the true power of proportion. The key lies in small choices. Trousers that skim, rather than cling, convey polish. Skirts that float away from the widest part of the leg create lightness. Have you ever tried standing in front of a mirror and comparing yourself in a pair of skinny jeans versus a tailored pant? The difference in how you carry yourself is striking. Which option makes you feel more confident in your daily life? These two staples are versatile across occasions, transitioning easily from office to dinner, from casual brunch to evening gatherings. They also serve as the perfect canvas for blazers, knits, or accessories. Once the foundation of silhouette is established through trousers and midi skirts, the next element that determines whether a look feels truly sophisticated is the fabric itself, the texture and quality that bring depth and life to every piece. Natural fabrics, cotton, linen, and silk, form the core of a refined wardrobe for women over 50 because they combine elegance with function. As our skin becomes more sensitive with age, comfort and breathability matter just as much as style. Research from the University of Leeds shows that natural fibers can reduce the risk of skin irritation by up to 45% compared to synthetics, making them both a practical and luxurious choice. Cotton is the most versatile. Its softness and ability to absorb moisture keep the body comfortable throughout the day. A well-structured cotton blouse can take you from errands to a lunch meeting without losing shape. I rely on cotton when I know I'll be out for hours because it maintains a crisp, polished look without feeling restrictive. Have you noticed how differently you carry yourself in a breathable cotton top compared to a polyester one? Linen is unmatched in summer. Its light texture and ability to dry quickly, about 30 to 50% faster than cotton, according to the European Flax Linen Federation, make it the ideal warm-weather fabric. Many women shy away from linen because of its tendency to wrinkle, but those natural creases add ease and authenticity. I remember wearing a beige linen dress to an outdoor gathering. Instead of looking unkempt, the fabric gave me a relaxed sophistication that drew compliments. Would you be willing to embrace a few wrinkles in exchange for comfort and understated elegance? Silk brings quiet luxury. Its natural luster reflects light in a way that flatters mature skin, while its thermal properties help regulate body temperature year-round. Studies from Silk Road Textiles confirm silk's ability to keep you cool in summer and warm in winter. I once wore a champagne silk blouse with a simple strand of pearls to an evening reception. People remarked not on the blouse itself, but on how radiant I looked. That is the subtle magic of silk. Have you ever worn silk during the day just to elevate an ordinary routine? Once you master fabric choice, you create harmony between clothing and body. The next step in refining your style is selecting colors, the unspoken language that determines whether your look feels fresh, vibrant, and truly your own. Neutral colors, beige, ivory, navy, and gray, are the backbone of a sophisticated wardrobe because they project refinement while leaving room for personal expression. These tones are timeless and forgiving, making them especially effective for women over 50. Research from the Color Association of the United States notes that softer neutrals are consistently rated as more flattering on mature skin tones, creating harmony rather than contrast that can be harsh. Beige is one of the most versatile choices, particularly when layered with texture. A beige blouse in silk looks polished for evening, while a cotton version feels effortless in the day. Ivory is equally powerful. Unlike stark white, it reflects light more softly, brightening the complexion without washing it out. I remember switching from crisp white shirts to ivory blouses in my early 50s. The change was subtle, but suddenly my skin looked warmer, and friends asked if I had started a new skincare routine. Have you ever compared how your face looks in white versus ivory? The difference can be striking. Navy serves as a sophisticated alternative to black, Studies in visual perception show that navy conveys authority while appearing less severe than pure black. For business meetings, I often choose navy trousers or a blazer, structured but not overwhelming. Gray, especially in lighter or mid-tones, carries a quiet elegance. It's a neutral that pairs beautifully with pearls, silver jewelry, or even a bold lip color for contrast. Which of these shades do you instinctively reach for when you want to feel both polished and approachable? Neutrals become truly alive when paired with accessories. A silk scarf in burgundy over a gray blouse or a bold brooch on an ivory jacket turns a simple outfit into a statement. The key is balance. Let the neutral create calm, then let the accessory provide spark. I often rely on a camel coat with a silk scarf in jewel tones. It feels complete without being overdone. Once the foundation of color is set, the details come into play. The neckline, buttons, and cuffs may seem minor, but these subtle touches elevate neutral pieces and transform them from basic to extraordinary. Pearls, fine leather handbags, and classic sunglasses are the accessories that quietly define elegance. They do not overwhelm an outfit. Instead, they anchor it with history, craftsmanship, and authority. A strand of pearls is timeless because it conveys femininity without excess. A 2020 survey by De Beers showed that women over 55 rated pearls as the most versatile jewelry they owned, precisely because they can transition from casual to formal settings effortlessly. I often wear the pearl necklace my mother passed down to me, and it never fails to feel both personal and refined. Do you own a piece of jewelry that carries a story as well as style? A well-made leather handbag is less about following trends and more about investing in longevity. High-quality leather ages beautifully, developing a patina that tells its own story. According to the Accessories Council, 68% of women over 50 believe that a handbag communicates status more strongly than any other accessory. I purchased a cognac leather tote more than a decade ago, and the compliments still come. It has outlasted countless seasonal bags and remains one of my most reliable pieces. When was the last time you invested in a bag meant to endure rather than to impress for a single season? Classic sunglasses complete the trio. Beyond protecting the eyes, they shape the face and project a certain authority. Styles like aviators or cat eyes have remained relevant for decades because they frame the face with clarity and sophistication. I once tried a pair of oversized black square frames while traveling in Florence, and the immediate change in my expression and presence was undeniable. Have you ever noticed how a single pair of sunglasses can sharpen your entire look? These accessories are not about abundance, they are about intention. When paired with neutral tones, they form a wardrobe that feels timeless yet deeply personal. Once this foundation is set, the finer details, collars, buttons, and cuffs, become the subtle touches that elevate even the simplest outfit. Loafers, ballet flats, and block heels are the three shoe styles that strike the perfect balance between comfort and sophistication for women over 50. At this stage in life, support and ease are essential, yet style should never be compromised. A 2020 AARP survey found that more than 70% of women over 55 prioritize comfort when choosing shoes, but equally emphasized that they would not accept looking frumpy in the process. Loafers deliver polish with practicality. Their structured design conveys authority while remaining easy to walk in for long hours. I often choose supple leather loafers in black or cognac for meetings or casual dinners. They transition seamlessly from trousers to skirts and always maintain an air of quiet confidence. Have you tried swapping your everyday sneakers for loafers? The change in posture and presence is immediate. Ballet flats embody femininity and adaptability. They work with midi skirts, denim, and even tailored shorts. Footwear News has reported that flats remain one of the most enduring shoe categories among women 50 plus, precisely because of their versatility and timelessness. I always travel with a nude pair tucked in my bag because they can be dressed up or down without adding bulk. Which color of flats would give you the most mileage in your wardrobe? Classic black, nude, or a playful metallic? Block heels are the refined solution for occasions that call for a lift. Unlike stilettos, they distribute weight evenly and reduce foot pressure by up to 40%, according to the American Podiatric Medical Association. A block heel in the 2 to 3 inch range creates height and elongates the legs without sacrificing stability. I rely on mine for evening events where I want elegance and stamina in equal measure. Have you found a pair of block heels that makes you feel taller and stronger without leaving you sore at the end of the night? When shoes provide both grace and comfort, the way you carry yourself changes entirely. Each step becomes lighter, more natural, and more assured. With footwear as the base, the next step in building a truly effortless wardrobe is curating a capsule collection that ensures every piece works in harmony. A capsule wardrobe is not about limiting options, but about refining them. Every piece serves a purpose, works with multiple others, and reduces the decision fatigue that so many women feel when facing an overstuffed closet. Research from the Journal of Fashion Marketing and Management shows that women who streamline their wardrobe report feeling 23% less daily stress when choosing what to wear. The goal is quality over quantity and versatility over novelty. For women over 50, a capsule wardrobe begins with trusted essentials: a crisp white or ivory blouse, a pair of tailored trousers, a navy blazer, a soft cashmere cardigan, a well-cut midi skirt, and a neutral trench coat form the backbone. Each item should mix and match, creating numerous outfits without requiring constant shopping. I built my first capsule collection in my late 50s, paring down from over 70 pieces to just 28. To my surprise, I felt more stylish, not less, because every piece reflected who I was then, not who I used to be. Have you ever considered how many items in your closet truly earn their place? The secret lies in identifying which pieces you naturally gravitate toward and discarding those that only take up space. A survey by Closet Made found that the average American woman wears only 20% of her wardrobe regularly. Think about your own habits. What's the 20% you wear most, and why? Those answers form the foundation of your capsule wardrobe. Accessories can then rotate in to shift the mood of an outfit. A pearl necklace with a blazer, a silk scarf with a cardigan, or a leather tote with a midi skirt, all of these extend the life of your base pieces without adding clutter. The beauty is in the freedom, opening your closet and loving every single option. Once a streamlined wardrobe is in place, the focus shifts naturally to outerwear. The right coat or jacket not only complements the capsule, but also becomes the final layer of sophistication that pulls every look together. Timeless outerwear, trench coats, cashmere cardigans, and wool coats are the pieces that anchor a sophisticated wardrobe and carry you through the seasons with grace. Each has its own role, but all share the ability to elevate even the simplest outfit. According to NPD Group, sales of classic coats rose 18% among women over 55 in 2021, showing that enduring design continues to resonate more strongly than fleeting trends. A trench coat delivers structure and elegance. With its defined shoulders, belted waist, and mid-length cut, it creates shape without restriction. A beige trench in particular lightens the complexion and flatters most skin tones, offering versatility that works with dresses, trousers, or denim. I once wore a tailored trench on a brisk spring morning in New York, and the compliments were immediate. It sharpened my look in a way no cardigan could. Have you considered how a trench might transform your everyday outfits? A cashmere cardigan speaks to quiet luxury. Lightweight yet warmer than wool by up to 8 times, as reported by the Cashmere and Camel Hair Manufacturers Institute, it provides comfort without bulk. A soft gray or oatmeal cardigan becomes a trusted travel companion, elegant enough for a dinner, but relaxed enough for long flights. I often reach for mine when I want to feel polished without effort. Do you own a cardigan that gives you both warmth and confidence at once? The wool coat is indispensable in winter. Its weight and structure create presence, while shades like navy, charcoal, or camel convey timeless authority. I invested in a black wool coat over a decade ago, and it has outlasted every seasonal piece I purchased in between. A Harper's Bazaar survey found that women over 50 wearing classic wool coats were described as elegant, 32% more often than those in trend-driven outerwear. Have you experienced how a well-cut coat can feel like an extension of your identity? Outerwear completes a capsule wardrobe by serving as the finishing layer of sophistication. Once this element is secured, the next step is to explore jewelry and personal details, those subtle touches that transform timeless pieces into expressions of individual style. Minimalist jewelry is not about quantity but about meaning. A single ring, a strand of pearls, or a pendant with family history often carries more weight than a drawer full of trendy pieces. Studies from the Jewelers of America report that women over 55 are increasingly investing in heritage jewelry, items with personal or family significance, rather than buying multiple fashion pieces each season. A simple gold band or a vintage ring passed down from a mother or grandmother can be more powerful than a flashy cocktail ring. I still wear my mother's engagement ring as a statement piece. It feels less like an accessory and more like a connection across generations. Have you noticed how people often comment on the story behind a piece before they notice the style itself? That emotional resonance is what gives jewelry its true value. Necklaces with personal history serve the same purpose. An heirloom locket, a delicate cross, or a strand of pearls becomes part of your identity. In a survey by De Beers, nearly 60% of women over 50 said they preferred jewelry that marks milestones or carries memory over trend-driven purchases. I've worn a pearl necklace inherited from my aunt for years, and while it is beautiful, what makes it irreplaceable is the memory it represents. Do you own a piece that you reach for not because it is fashionable, but because it tells your story? Earrings can also be kept simple yet impactful. Small hoops or studs in gold or silver highlight the face and pair effortlessly with any wardrobe. They act as punctuation, completing an outfit without shouting for attention. I often rely on pearl studs when I want polish without distraction. Which earrings do you reach for when you need to feel finished but not overdone? Minimalist jewelry works best when every piece earns its place. Rather than clutter, it creates clarity. And when combined with outerwear and a capsule wardrobe, it reinforces the message of timeless style. Less but better. From here, the next dimension of refinement lies in hair and makeup, subtle but strategic choices that frame the face and bring harmony to everything else. A soft bob, long layers, or a low chignon are hairstyles that work in harmony with light, natural makeup to create balance and refinement. The right combination frames the face, softens features, and enhances rather than hides. Research from Allure's 2021 beauty survey found that 65% of women over 50 reported feeling more confident after updating their hairstyle, and many linked that change to looking more approachable and vibrant. The bob remains a timeless cut because it opens the jawline and draws attention upward. A softly curved bob with subtle layers around the face avoids the heaviness of a blunt line and gives movement. I switched to a shoulder-length bob at 56 and noticed instantly that my neck looked longer and my face more lifted, even without makeup. Have you ever looked in the mirror and realized that your hairstyle might be adding years instead of subtracting them? Long layers are equally flattering, especially for women with thicker hair who want lightness without losing length. Strategic layering removes bulk, adds flow, and keeps hair from weighing down facial features. It is a simple way to maintain femininity while ensuring manageability. A low chignon, on the other hand, brings polish and elegance. Whether worn sleek or with a few tendrils loose, it signals sophistication and works beautifully for evening events. Have you tried pulling your hair into a bun at the nape of your neck just to see how your posture and expression change? Makeup should complement, not compete. A lightweight foundation or tinted moisturizer evens tone while keeping skin luminous. Neutral shadows, a soft blush, and lipstick in warm shades restore freshness without heaviness. The American Academy of Dermatology notes that mature skin often benefits from sheer textures because heavy powders settle into fine lines. I've learned to trade matte foundations for luminous formulas, and the compliments shifted from nice makeup to your skin looks great. Which product in your routine makes you feel more like yourself rather than made up? When hair and makeup align with wardrobe choices, the result is harmony, a look that feels effortless but intentional. With these elements in place, the final layer of timeless style lies not only in clothing or beauty, but in presence. The posture, expression, and confidence that make every detail come alive. Attitude and presence are the finishing touches of timeless style. Clothing, hair, and makeup set the stage, but the way you carry yourself is what people remember. A genuine smile softens the face and conveys openness. Posture communicates confidence, and direct eye contact signals authority. Together, these qualities become the most powerful accessories a woman can wear. Studies in nonverbal communication from Princeton University show that people form impressions of warmth and competence within the first 7 seconds of meeting someone, and more than half of that impression comes from body language, not words. I learned this lesson firsthand at a professional event in my early 60s. I wore a beautifully tailored suit, but what drew the most feedback later was my posture and the way I engaged with people. Colleagues mentioned that I seemed approachable but assured, even before I spoke. Have you ever noticed how the way you enter a room can change the entire atmosphere? Posture is a silent statement. Standing tall, shoulders back, not only elongates the frame, but also projects authority. A study by Harvard Business School on power poses found that expansive posture increased self-reported confidence by 26%. I remind myself of this each morning when I leave the house. Good clothes deserve good posture. Do you catch yourself slouching at times, and if so, how different do you feel when you correct it? The eyes carry equal weight. Eye contact that is steady but not piercing communicates sincerity and presence. Combined with a calm, genuine smile, it reassures and connects. I often think of it as the invisible jewelry that frames every look, always noticed, always remembered. These qualities cannot be bought or borrowed, they are cultivated. Once they are in place, they enhance every outfit, turning even the simplest blouse into a statement of character. And just as the right attitude brings life to clothing, the next layer of timeless style is found in how we combine all elements, wardrobe, accessories, hair, and presence, into a cohesive signature that feels wholly our own. The golden rules of timeless style remain simple yet powerful. Choose natural fabrics that breathe. Wear colors that lift your complexion. Favor silhouettes that skim without constricting. Pay attention to refined details, and let accessories and hair complete the look. These principles never fail, regardless of age or setting. Clothing may not define who you are, but it does communicate to the world how you see yourself. And when it reflects authenticity, grace, and confidence, it allows others to see the most radiant version of you. This week, I encourage you to make just one change. Reach for a light-colored blouse, add a thoughtful accessory, or refresh your hairstyle with something softer. Small shifts often create the biggest impact. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope these ideas inspire you to embrace your own elegance with ease and confidence. Don't forget to subscribe to Confident Beauty Over 60 to continue exploring style strategies designed to elevate your look at 50, 60, and beyond. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.